Okay, next we have Gundam Wing.
To get back to David K. When I first watched it, I'm like, darn that Zex Marquise. And then I watched it after watching
Tres
Crucianata. After I watched it again, after I had seen Inuyasha, I'm like, he ain't that bad.
I mean, the story, you know, with just the little romance of Hiro, Relina.
Wanting them to get together so bad.
Even how they met, you know, she saw him, you know, with his Gundam, and then they were at that party. She's like, "Are you still going to kill me, Hiro?" And he's like, "Yeah." It's just kind of like, okay, weird. She's like, "Oh, I'm still going to dance with you." And so, I mean, but everybody in that show, Wu Fei, I mean, it was
they had these really interesting pilots of the Gundams, and then you really want to see Hiro and Relina get together, and then it was very political too. Everybody's standpoints on peace and how you should achieve peace. When I watched it,
Zex Marquise was really cool.
When I watched it as a kid, I'm like, "Oh, Relina, I love you," and then older, I'm like, I don't agree, but but cool. Miliardo Peacecraft, you know, Zex Marquise.
He was really cool.
He was cool, and I swear, you might think I'm crazy for even saying this, but I swear he's the best looking drawn anime character ever, I think.
I'd have to think about that and see all the other go over all my other characters to agree with you on that. But for now, I will agree, because I can't think of anybody at the moment. Shishomaru was hot.
I'm sorry, Miliardo just looks better.
Okay.
When his mask cracked, I said, "Keep the mask off." I didn't even think about saying that. It just emerged from within me out.
Okay. Alright, so next we have, and I know some people are going to be kind of upset because it's at this spot and not up higher, but we have Cowboy Bebop.
And that's just because the other ones we need to put above it. But Cowboy Bebop is a really, really good show with these interesting,
Who doesn't like bounty
characters.
hunting? Who doesn't like bounty hunting? Like, it's, you know, the concept by itself is kind of like a win-win situation. You know, the characters were awesome. Everybody loved Faye. Everybody loved Spike. Ed
was so hilarious.
Like, and not like the annoying, like usually there's some annoying little character in the anime that you just want
with
to
these
just
big
die.
eyes.
You just want to die because they're so annoying. But, you know, like
Ed she was like crazy, but then she was the genius out of the group, you know. But she made up these random crazy songs that we do know.
But yeah, it was a really good show. I mean, I didn't like that Spike died at the end.
You just gave it away.
I didn't like it. Okay?
Well, I think it's okay. Sometimes you might not like how something ends, but if the story was great throughout, I don't think you should take away from...
Kind of like Gladiator?
Yeah.
I mean, but the same film.
But Spike, I mean, it's not like he was so happy-go-lucky and he was going to go on living some, I don't know, in some white picket fence life or whatever.
No, but he was just, I just really, really, really liked him and I didn't want him to die.
I'm not saying I wanted him to die, I'm just saying...
I'm just upset that he died, okay?
I
understand, I just wish that he had lived. Because he was just really cool.
And then their music for the show...
Oh, it was awesome.
It was great as well. And
like, even in the movie,
art.
What's up? I like that.
If you haven't seen Cowboy Bebop movie, that is a good anime movie. Sometimes anime movies are kind of random and they don't fit in, or they're just weird.
But that was really
But that was a good movie that fit in a nice locational spot of the series, so it won't be.
It was
lost
really
or
good.
whatever. If
really
you don't even watch Cowboy Bebop, it was still a really good movie.
It was great. It was awesome.
And then, how cool is it that Spike knows Jeet Kune Do?
I know, right? That was just awesome. Like,
I mean, in the movie, he has this fight scene. It was really, really cool when he's going at it and stuff. And you always appreciate when the anime has good fighting. Like sometimes I don't like. Sometimes you have the traditional slow down, stare down stuff. I would prefer if everything was fast going, you know. and that's how Spike is. It's just a flow. So
it was awesome.
It was good action. It
was really good.
Good chemistry with the characters.
Good actors, good writing, good stories, consistently. It was awesome. It was also funny to hear them complain about them not having enough money and just eating noodles all the time. It was funny.
Number 3 is Full Metal Alchemist, and I love this show. I really, really do. And it was very sad.
Extremely sad.
It was extremely sad. But then they had some comical ones. They had a nice contrast between aggressive, outbursting, sad, dramatic Edward, and then happy Al, who's, still just a little kid. And
I'll tell you one thing. If it wasn't for the movie, I would have hated that show. Cause I
wouldn't have hated it. I still really would have liked it. But the thing is, when the show ended, and you're like, huh? Just like, are they gonna get back together?
Get back together.
And I know fans were talking to the voice actor who plays Alphonse. I can't think of his name. And they're like, what the heck just happened? How could it just end like that? He's like, just wait for the movie. And the movie came out, and then they pieced everything together, and everything they reunited and all that stuff, and everything was okay. Except Edward and Winry.
They never got together.
Never got together. Everybody God even seemed like, do you even care about her?
I mean, it seemed like they were like a couple, and I know some people would even argue, say that Ed and Winry are their favorite anime couple, but they never actually got together. And
never even happened. She's just left alone on the not another side of the world, not just another universe.
Another universe. And so, but at least he was with his brother. Because if they wouldn't have ended that way, I would have hated that show. Just because all the depression that I had to go through by watching that show.
It is just a great show.
But it was
about
very well
the love of brothers.
Brotherly love.
And then there's a lot of other cool characters. I loved Hughes.
Oh, yes.
I liked Colonel Mustang. And then his romance with Lieutenant Hawkeye, you just wanted them to get together. Mm-hmm. And and just when you found out about Hohenheim and finally got to see his dad and the thing with his mom coming back, and she was one of the homunculi. It was just a fabulous written show. Mm-hmm. And if you say the show was okay, you can say you don't like the show, but if you say it has bad writing, then crap your mind, because you suck. Because that stuff is...
Yeah, I mean, if a show has so many oh snap moments in it, then how can you say that it's bad? It's really good. Okay.
And then Ed fought pretty good too. And the animation was really good.
He did. And the animation was really good. I can't stand it when you have a good anime and crappy art. I cannot stand that at all. It's like, why'd you put so much effort on this area and not enough effort on this area? It should be balanced.